Questions and answers. 1. What is the CE marking? The CE marking consists of the letters CE in the form shown below. CE marking indicates that the product may legally be sold in all 18 member states of the European Economic Area. Each member state must accept CE-marked products without requiring any further testing or approval in relation to requirements covered by new approach directives. The MRAs between Australia and the EC and between New Zealand and the EC allows Australian/New Zealand manufacturers to affix the CE marking on a range of products manufactured and tested or certified in Australia/New Zealand against European requirements. Back to contents. 2. What does the CE marking mean? CE marking means that the manufacturer verifies that the product meets the requirements of all new approach directives that apply to the product. It also means that the manufacturer confirms that the product has been assessed according to one of the prescribed procedures to determine that it fulfills the mandatory requirements. Back to contents. 3. What is the purpose of the CE marking? CE marking has two purposes. One is to indicate to EEA member state market surveillance authorities that products placed on the market conform to all mandatory requirements of the relevant new approach directives. The second is to provide assurance for consumers that CE-marked products provide a high level of protection with regard to health, safety, and environmental hazards. Back to contents. For what is a new approach directive? A new approach directive is a form of European Community technical legislation that replaces various non-uniform rules previously applied in the 18 member states of the EEA. New approach directives are written in accordance with an EU policy published in 1985 called the New Approach to Technical Harmonization and Standards. Directives are implemented by national legislation in each member state. Each new approach directive requires that a group of products meet certain specified essential requirements. These requirements define which characteristics a product must have and the risks that have to be dealt with before a product can be put on the European market. The directives do not specify technical solutions. These are provided by appropriate voluntary European harmonized standards. Products manufactured in accordance with these harmonized standards are presumed to meet the essential requirements of applicable directives. The manufacturer does not have to use these harmonized standards, but in this situation she must demonstrate compliance with the essential requirements in another way as specified in the directive. In addition to essential requirements, each new approach directive also contains rules as to how the manufacturer may demonstrate that a product meets the relevant requirements. See question 6 for a more detailed explanation of conformity assessment procedures. As at June 1998, some 19 new approach directives have been adopted, with another 3 proposed and a number of further proposals in preparation. These are listed in Appendices 1 and 2. Back to contents. 5. How do I find out which directives apply to my products? The manufacturer of a product is responsible for ensuring that the product complies to the applicable directives. As a first step, manufacturers should consult the list of new approach directives in Appendix 1. It is quite possible that a product may be covered by more than one directive. This is because different risks are dealt with under various directives. For example, the mechanical risks of a machine are dealt with by the directive relating to machinery. At the same time, however, the electromagnetic compatibility aspects of the same machine are covered by the directive relating to EMC. In such cases, the manufacturer needs to obtain the relevant directives and